officer in charge, Mr. Ogur. That's me, Ogur. Yes. And then OC women. Okay. And then my duty officer, Mr. Oyaro, Inspector Oyaro. And my name is Julius Kamoto. Yes, ma'am. From West Pokot. Yes, madam. Excellent. Yes, madam.
What is this? We have come here to inspect the prisons, to inspect what is going on, to check on your welfare, to check on the welfare of the inmates. But obviously, you are the stakeholders in ensuring that prisons are run safely. I have information that you have been doing a very good job. This command does not have escapees. It doesn't have indiscipline. You're very disciplined. I want you to keep it up. I am aware of some of the challenges that you're experiencing, and part of the reason for my coming is to see and to inspect what you have already done and to see where the gaps are. In the approach of the bottom up, from the bottom, from the littlest of things, your uniforms, your places of work. Ours is a calling. Ours is a calling. Nobody, I assure you, can pay you commensurate with the amount of work that you do. For you to do the work that you do, for us to do the work that we do, it has to be a calling. It is a calling. Na kwa hivyo nawahimiza tafadhalini tutie bidii. Tutie bidii. Huu mwaka tumeudedicate to mental health and wellness for effective and efficient service delivery. Na hatuwezi kufanya hivyo kama sisi wenyewe we have not taken care of ourselves. And that is part of the reason I have visited. I am visiting to urge you and to encourage you to take good care of yourselves. What you eat, what you drink, how much you sleep, avoiding excessiveness, how well you spend your money, whether you're a good steward of the money that you have been given. Kwa sababu kuna wengi sana hawana kazi, hawana ajira, lakini sisi tumebahatika, Mungu ametubariki na ajira. Na vile ametubariki na ajira, pia ametupatia pesa, fedha, tuwe good stewards ya hizo fedha. Na kama hatuko good stewards ya hizo fedha, tunazi waste. We have a hate relationship with money. As soon as money lands in your pocket, you want to get rid of it. Through drinking, through funny things. Instead of using that money, pole mpaka mwezi uishe. And that is what is causing a lot of mental stress and depression and desertions. Haifai hata kidogo, haifai. Hiyo ndio inasababisha mara mingi kukuwe na strife kwa familia. Kwa sababu fedha ambazo Mungu ametubariki nazo tuwe good stewards, tupeleke kwa familia, haziendi mahali ambapo zinafaa ziende. Na ndio maana there is a lot of strife in the family. A lot of strife in the family. Haifai. Because when you have no peace at home, you can't work well. And what is our mandate? Our mandate is to ensure there is safe and secure confinement of our inmates. With what motto and with what vision? The vision of ensuring that this correctional services is a correctional service of excellence. Lakini hatuwezi fanya hivyo if we are troubled in the mind. We are troubled about lack of sufficient money. We are troubled because we have wasted our money. We are troubled because we have taken so many loans. It is important we have fiscal and financial discipline. Fiscal and financial discipline. Tusiwe wale watu ambao wanasema there is too much month after the salary has been paid. It can't be that way. Wenzanguni, it can't be that way. Because I see those reports. Nikizi receive. I see those reports. We try to live within our means. Tuwache hizi mashailogs. People are willing to lend us. But there is no way we are going to accept that you have less salary than you should earn. There is no way. There is no way. Hatutakubali hivyo. people must have enough money for their own upkeep until the month is over. We need to be very prestigious, to shine above and beyond the rest of Africa. Tuwaonyeshe njia. They look up to us. Juzi nilitembelea nchi fulani, and when I talked to the more than there were over 70 countries represented by the delegates. And when they were sharing, I realized we are doing quite well. But I also realized we can do much more. How can we do much more? By taking care of the little things. What are these little things? Coming to work on time, being smartly dressed all the time. Do we give honor and respect to the office that we have been given? If you're a documentation officer, do it to the best of your ability. If you're an industry officer, do it to the best of your ability. Wherever God has placed you, usiseme ni Commissioner General amekuweka. It is God who has desired that you be where you are. And when you perform with excellence, like Joseph, you will be cream that rises to the top. And you distinguish yourself. And in the few years to come, as people retire, you are the ones who will occupy those spaces. Do you deserve it? You and I need to ask ourselves, do we deserve those positions that are coming to us? Do we deserve them? Because we are consistent in commitment. We are consistent in commitment. Kila siku, kila siku, kila siku. We show up. Kila siku, we do our work with excellence. Whether it is raining, come rain, come sunshine, we are completely dedicated to our work. And then we don't give the OIC a hard time. The OIC is our representative, is my representative, is the representative of the Commissioner General. Do we give him a hard time, or do we make his work easier? Are we difficult people? You know, sometimes outside there, the civilians would say, don't deal with government people. They are very difficult for nothing. Hata nikikuja kwa ofisi nimuulize tafadhali nipe full scope niandike barua fulani, enda kule nje ununue karatasi na ununue pen na karatasi ziko tu hapo. Being difficult for nothing. Let us not be like that. Let us be people of excellence, people who serve willingly, who serve selflessly, who serve unselfishly, so that we distinguish ourselves as being above and beyond all other forces in the whole of Africa. Why not? We can do it. Geared not only to align ourselves with the Constitution of Kenya 2010, but also to equip us so that we are aligned with the international best practices, the Bangkok rules, the Mandela rules, the Tokyo rules, so that eventually the training that we are going to continually receive enables us to work in any jurisdiction. So that you're called a correctional officer, you can work anywhere. You can be seconded to go and work in Singapore. You can be seconded to go and work in Qatar. That is where we are moving. And I want you to align yourself with that by going back to school, by taking courses. There are many online courses. We are going to try and scale up. I know we are starting with the OICs to give them more training because they're in a leadership position so that they can lead you well, but also we cascade it here. And I'm happy to see that from my office, there are very many requests for me to sign for people going for training. Join those officers who also do that.